MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball finds us at Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Jose Berrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Striding in, Bo Bichette. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Brandon Drury in this one. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Drilled on the ground to short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order. The Twins coming up. No score. Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. One ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full. Jorge Polanco waits on deck. Heading out toward shallow right. Grichuk on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A chance now from
Batting
target
second.
field to take a look
The
at the Twins
shortstop.
lineup in this one.
Okay.
Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we'll
Let's
see if
go.
Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
And he gets ahead 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz.
designated hitter.
No one aboard for him,
Nelson.
and 2 gone here in the first.
Cruz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. We are still scoreless. Digging in, number 13. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And, folks,
That's
today
it.
I'm locking in on outfielder
baseman.
Max Kepler.
Number
I think he's
44.
just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Now the 1-0. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th. The center
So that'll
fielder.
bring in Teoscar
Teoscar
Hernandez. No
Hernandez.
career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next Twin up, Mitch Garver. He went
Leading off
deep in the
for the
contest
Twins.
last night.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
First pitch on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. Backhanded. No problem here. 1 away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Miguel Sano is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So striding in, Eddie Rosario, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball one. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
In there, no balls and a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
This is line to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Rosario, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here. And I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Standing in now, number 33. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Sano moving to his right, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Toronto. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Batting it, the first baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Marwin Gonzalez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
The center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Grichuk is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll lead it off here against Jose Berrios.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these two starters from 96 down to 91 as the top two speeds. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
(0-1). Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now in the box, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grichuk is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1 through 4, still tied 0-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 2-1 home. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The center fielder,
into the box, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. He is a heater in there for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line drive to center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out.
the batter, number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Mcguire, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Middle of the night now from the Twin Cities. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Left center, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Ready for another chance? Max Kepler hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Over to first, Ryu, and the runner will get back standing. Rosario on at first, nobody out. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Mcguire is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 13.
So a runner at
Second
third here
baseman,
with 1 gone, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And there are 2 away now.
The batter.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping in, number 33 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, number 33.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Adrianza backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
Ready now, Brandon Drury. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. Line towards center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bichette is off at first with 2 away. That's wide, 2-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the designated
Here's
hitter.
Nelson Cruz now.
Yes,
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
Digging in, Mitch Garver. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Richard is there. And that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. So digging in now, number 13. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line to the right side. Kepler is there, 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready once again to Oscar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Garver is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Into the box, Miguel Sano. Over 2 on his line thus far.
The third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Sano is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sam Gaviglio is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the Blue Jays, number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
The 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Max Kepler. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Down go the Twins in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in once again, Rendell Grichuk. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. May is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out. Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, Bichette. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! Blue Jays held in check. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Number 2 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The center field.
Ready for another shot now. Byron Buxton. His prior history versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Number 2 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base. Number 2.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Drury. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Brandon Drury.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton going back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria, and good for him. Vladimir Guerrero has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Sergio Romo enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box now, number 13, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to third. Sano takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Rowdy Tellez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Hard hit to first. Gonzalez is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Ken Giles.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the
Now
ground
batting,
with
the
it. I can
designated
live
hitter.
with that being called a strike.
Nelson.
What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball one.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball
Count
one.
1-0.
Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's gone 2 for 8. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sam Gaviglio claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.